I got an eviction notice and I was calling to see if you would help me out.
Call your dad.
Today's story might be one of the most shocking we've covered so far. A man spent 18 years helping raise his stepdaughter, supporting her through childhood and being there throughout her life. But when graduation day arrived, he wasn't invited to attend because her biological father was given the spot instead. You'd think that would be the biggest surprise in the story, but it's only the beginning. As things unfold, the situation becomes even more unbelievable. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I got a question for you. I just left our daughter's house, your daughter's house, and you know she's graduating, and she was telling me that she wanted, I guess her biological father just came back into her life or whatever the case after 17 years, and she wanted him to come to the graduation, but in order for that to happen, I have to give up my ticket, and she told me that you knew something about this.
Yeah, I didn't know something about it.
And
Is
so
that a problem?
you don't think it's a problem? Like after 17
No.
years? Like you don't
First of all,
think
I
that's
don't
a problem?
No, I don't think it's a problem at all. Because if she want her daddy back in her life, put her daddy back in her life.
So you want me, so after 17 years, this dude come around, look, he can be there. But y'all want me to give up my ticket to let him come. Don't I paid for that entire graduation?
No, listen,
I got her first
you should
crib.
respect. Okay, and we appreciate everything that you did. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be her daddy, and she wants her daddy to come back in her life. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Y'all trifling as hell, man. You mean to tell me
honestly?
So what's up with you and him? Y'all back together or something? Because it has to be something to it. Because ain't no man after 17 years, ain't no man just gonna pop back up and I want to be at your graduation now. Ain't no man do it. And what type of man is he?
What you mean? What type of man is he?
Listen,
he's trying to come back in his daughter's life.
Any type of man.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
But y'all in cahoots with trying to get me to give up my ticket that I paid for?
Ain't nobody. Come on now, ain't nobody in cahoots. It's just like she want her daddy to see her daddy graduate. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you brought it to her. She told me you brought it to her. You brought it. You convinced her to do that.
Because we trying to build a family. We trying to build a family.
After 17 years.
We trying to build a family.
After 17
years. Yeah, after 17 years. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Man, y'all trifling as hell, man. Straight up. You know
what? Trifling?
This is what I'm going to do. Just like I told her, that apartment that I just got for her, I just went and pulled the lease off. I pulled the lease off of it. That graduation that I paid for, I'm finna go take all my money back. Matter of fact, I'm on my way there right now.
No, that's wrong. No, that's
it ain't wrong. I'm supposed to give her my money. Okay. I took care of this girl for 17 years. Saw her through all her schools. Was at all her little milestone. I was the man there.
You don't think she appreciate that?
I mean, the damn show don't feel like it. Hey, look, I tell you what. I'm about to get off this phone. I want y'all to go have a happy family together because I'm out that.
You wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Show right. Like I'm supposed to just stick around and let something like this go down. Man, I've been there for 17 years. Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man.
From what we know, the graduation ceremony had a limited number of tickets available. Faced with that choice, she decided to invite her biological father instead of the stepdad who had raised her for nearly 2 decades. It's not hard to understand why that decision would be painful for him. After all, he was the person who showed up consistently, helped raise her, and played a major role in her life. But as disappointing as that situation was, it wasn't the end of the story. What happened after their conversation made the entire situation even more surprising.
What's up?
Hey, Dad.
Dad, I'm not your dad. Your dad is the one you chose to come to your graduation. What's up?
Dad, I'm sorry, but he didn't even show up anyway.
I keep telling you I'm not your dad. Don't call me that. But that sounds familiar. Don't surprise me. That's what he's been doing for you. You still chose him.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Girl, what do you want?
Well, I got an eviction notice and I was calling to see if you would help me out.
Look, baby girl, I'm sorry. I can't and I will not help you. Figure it out.
At this point, her response doesn't come across as truly remorseful. Many viewers noticed that she seemed more focused on her own situation than on acknowledging how hurt he might have felt. The conversation also gives the impression that she tends to reach out when she needs something, especially during difficult moments. That perception became even stronger when her personal problems started becoming part of the discussion. Instead of repairing the relationship, the interaction left many people questioning her intentions.
Honestly, I'm still a little puzzled as to why she thought that she was able to call me after she did what she did, you know. She recorded this for whatever reason, but now I got it, so we're going to talk about it. You know, that's why it's always good to start your own, because you ain't got to worry about that after getting kicked to the curb, like, straight up. It is what it is, though, but I don't feel bad for it. I mean, should I feel bad? I don't even care what y'all talking about, but
His reaction seems understandable to a lot of people, considering everything that happened between them. Many viewers were surprised that she felt comfortable calling him, especially when the conversation involved asking for financial help. Most people would probably hesitate in that situation, knowing the history and the hurt feelings involved. That's one reason this story generated such a strong response online.
I'm on here, and then my daughter bashing my name on social media, which I tried to build her relationship with her biological dad, and her stepdad got hair up his ass. He been there, but her dad just came back into her life, and I'm the bad mom. I'm the bad mom. And I just want her to build a relationship with her dad. Yeah, her stepdad been there. You know, he did this. He got an apartment. He did all that. But at the end of the day, he took all that shit back. Ain't nobody on social media talking about, oh, he did that, he did that. But he's supposed to have love for her. He raised her 17 years, but he want to take all this shit back from her. And I'm the bad parent because, oh, her dad came back in life. Yeah, we do take those chances. And I wanted to take that chance. But at the end of the day, I'm the bad parent. Man, come on. The stepdad, the biological dad, and my daughter, all y'all can, you know what, kiss my mama. I'm just trying to be there. That's all I'm trying to do is be there. But I'm the bad parent. Man, come on. I miss me on this shit.
what y'all think? Like, straight up, like, after 17 years, you talked her into telling me that she wanted her biological father to go to the graduation. She didn't want to do that at first, and you twisted and molded her arm. Yeah, so what you mean you ain't?
This story keeps getting more surprising the deeper you look into it. What stood out to many viewers was that she openly shared the situation while appearing unaware of how it might look from his perspective. Throughout the story, there doesn't seem to be much recognition of why he felt hurt or disappointed. After spending so many years helping raise her and being a constant presence in her life, it's easy to understand why being left out of such an important milestone would have a lasting impact. That's why this story sparked so much discussion. People weren't just reacting to one decision. They were reacting to everything that happened before and after it.
Keep your hands to your...
Hey, you're not going to be putting your hands on my baby.
Man, as you said, man, he was up there fighting, punched the little boy.
It don't matter. His dad only put his hands on him.
All right, well, she is stealing from the stove.
Hey, I done told you stop putting your hands on him.
All right, all right.
Hey, where you about to go?
I'm out, man. I'm cool. This ain't working out. And I'll be sitting for the rest of my stuff Monday. By the way, your son got caught with a gun. He at the police station.
From my point of view, this situation isn't simple. It looks like she expected him to act like a father figure, but the respect, appreciation, and recognition on her side don't seem to match that expectation. This kind of situation is common in blended families. When roles and boundaries aren't clearly understood from the start, it can lead to confusion, frustration, and emotional distance on both sides.
To the Army in about a month. So yesterday we sitting on the couch, we chopping it up, bucka. You know how I go? And she's like, yeah, I had to make a will and I had to put people in charge of my body and my money. God forbid anything happen. So I'm all engaged. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Nothing's gonna happen to you, a pretty girl, and you kind of smart. So they probably gonna have you in the office. But she's like, yeah, but you never know because they're gonna give me a gun. I get that, but you're gonna be straight. But she goes, just in case though. But if I do die, I left everything to my dad. So I paused for a second. I said, huh? Yeah, I left everything to my dad. I figured like he'll do the right thing. I said, everything? Yeah. I said, you know, the car? Yeah. I bought you the car. All your jewelry? Yeah. I bought you that. I bet. You know what? You're right. Your dad a good guy. Pucka. I ain't even gonna be in your chest like that. So I go to the room. I'm watching TV, all in my feelings. You know, a tear fall from my eye. Like, damn, I ain't get nothing. You couldn't leave me the car so I could remember you by? Nah, you gonna get it to your daddy. I bet. She go, yo, can I go to get Crumble Cookie? That's fine. Make sure you buy your daddy a cookie. So she go to Crumble Cookie. On the way to Crumble Cookie, she called me. Yo, Rob, my car's shaking over 40. I said, oh, man, it's probably something to do with your tires. Pull over, check if you got something in your tire. Sure enough, she got a flat. She's like, yeah, I got a flat. What do I do? Call your mother.
Based on how he's speaking, it feels like this might be the first time she's experienced a similar response directed back at her. Situations like this can become tense quickly when one person feels like the effort and respect in the relationship isn't balanced. Even step-parent relationships involve years of time, care, and emotional investment, so disagreements in these situations often hit harder than expected.
A black man with black women that do have children, I would expect you to want to step in for women who have children. The majority of us black women are single mothers. And since we are, and you want to date us potentially, then it would be your role to step in. And my children's father has passed away. So since he's passed away, my children don't have a father and they won't. But I need a man that's going to come in. And since I'm a mother and I'm a very good mother, I need somebody who can be a good father to my children. And if you want to empower youth, period, then you should want to. If you're dating a single mother, which most black women are, you should want to step in.
It's completely reasonable for someone to want a partner who accepts their children and is willing to be part of their lives. At the same time, not everyone is ready for that responsibility, especially at the beginning of a relationship. That's why situations like this can lead to rejection or hesitation. The important part is that both people are clear and honest about what they can and cannot take on.
It says single mom looking for a stepdad for my kids. Qualifications: must have a 6-figure salary. Must have a car that can fit all my kids comfortably, or willing to buy an SUV or a van.
This is America, right?
Fam? Has to be.
Yeah.
Single dad will not be qualified. Just mine.
The audacity.
Willing to marry me in less than a month. I will need to buy a 30-carat diamond ring before the wedding.
What's going on?
Must be 6 foot or taller. Must have a 4 to 6 bedroom available for my kids.
Available
for my kids. Must pay all the rent or mortgages. Must adopt all of my kids.
Oh my God, that's pressure.
Must know how to cut grass. Must be good looking. Must have 6 packs. She's Polish or something. Must have at least 200K in his bank account to guarantee my kid's future.
Oh my God.
Must provide twice as much as the father of my kid pays for child support.
What's going on?
Brother.
Did they show a picture of her or not?
Nah, she blurred it.
If you're using dating apps or meeting people and you have a long list of strict requirements, especially when it comes to step-parenting roles, that can be a warning sign for some. Relationships aren't like job applications. When expectations become too rigid too early, it can make it harder to build a natural connection.
Played a video, but was his stepdad wrong for not paying for his stepdaughter's wedding because she decided to walk the aisle with her?
I'm the stepdaughter, the one whose stepfather refused to pay for my wedding because I wanted my actual father to walk me down the aisle.
Probably don't remember, but stepdad was facing backlash on the internet because he canceled his stepdaughter's wedding because she wanted her real dad to walk her down the aisle. I'm about to play the video, but not only she lied to her stepdad about letting him walk her down the aisle, she admits that he was the one who raised her and took care of her when her dad left her life.
I did tell my stepfather he could walk me down the aisle. I'm not gonna lie. I did say that. And at the time, it felt right. He's been there for me for years. School, rides, money, everything. He was stable when my dad wasn't.
He found out she lied and that she really was going to make her real dad, who's been missing, come walk her down the aisle. He took his bread back. She claims he was wrong for doing that because it's her real dad. he deserves to walk her down the aisle. Some of y'all really losing your mind saying he being too emotional. She lied to him. Pretty sure he'd have never paid for the wedding if he knew that he wasn't walking her down the
In this case, he spent years raising her, all the way through her teenage years, but ultimately wasn't given the role of walking her down the aisle. That's clearly an emotional moment, and a painful one for someone who invested so much time and care into a child's life.
My stepson sent me this text. I showed her mom, and she said he's right. I tried to step up, and it backfired. I'm out. The text in question, I'm not your son. Don't ever try to discipline me. The way the stepfather wrote that, I was like, a son and a daughter? Or is it, okay, we're sticking with the son. Got it. I wonder how old this boy is, because discipline is a big word for a child to just use off the top. So this is a question to the parents. To the parents, is it okay for your significant other, man or woman, to discipline your child? Also, how did this guy try to discipline the kid? That's a question as well. If you led with the belt, then that's crazy. But if you came in like, hey, do some wall sits or some push-ups, then that's a little different. Lastly, did he go rogue and just discipline the kid without even talking to the mama? That's even more wild. You got to at least have a conversation. This is her.
A lot of disrespect has been shown throughout this story, but this final moment stood out the most. Receiving a message like that after years of effort is exactly why so many people reacted strongly to it. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.